what we watched yesterday, I really don't know how I feel about Brazil. You know, I said it earlier on. I said Brazil were not looking like favorite to win this tournament, and obviously they proved it yesterday. The game between Brazil and Morocco. Nobody would have expected that Morocco would put up such a show against Brazil and even scored first. I looked at the Brazil team and I felt they're very, very disjointed. I think it's high time where the Brazil FA need to start selecting players for their international matches or national matches from their country club, because there you will see players who have the flair, that Brazil flair, play good football, creative football. Because in this Brazil team, I didn't say nothing like creative football in Brazil team. They couldn't create the chances, they couldn't create the space. Forget about the top Premier League and players and other European League players that are in the team. It didn't amount to anything. So we would have said that Neymar would have been their messiah if he was in that team. Thanks to, I think the Brazil team should be heaping a lot of praises on Vinicius Junior, because if not for Vinicius Junior, his exceptional brilliance to have given them that one goal leveler, Brazil would have lost to Morocco. And that would have been not a surprise, but then that would have sent a huge signal to the Brazil FA and to the world, telling us that Brazil is quite going down in the world football stage. Look at their group now. Brazil haven't played their group haven't played the first game. Brazil sits at third position with 1 point. Good thing is, okay, we can have qualifiers. We can have people qualify as best loser, into the second round. But then Brazil shouldn't be qualifying as best loser. So they need to step up. Everyone expects this team to step up. Even though me personally, I don't really see anything in the team that should amount to them, being phenomenal. They don't really have that team cohesion, that team exceptionalism. In the individual performance in the team is below required for Brazil, as we've known from the other Brazilian squads in the 5 years. So I'm really worried for Brazil. I really want to see them doing at least coming to the quarterfinal, semi-final for this World Cup. If not, we might be seeing this might be the first shocker for Brazil being eliminated in a World Cup group stage. Mark that.